this morning on Daybreak, more former students voicing frustration after the sudden closing of Vatterott College.
And the man who ran Missouri's biggest poaching ring ever receives a unique punishment in jail.
Plus, we bring you new information regarding medical errors made by a Veterans Affairs hospital in Fayetteville, Arkansas. These stories and more coming up this morning on Daybreak.
Good morning and thanks for waking up with us on this Wednesday, December 19th. I'm Lauren Barnes.
And I'm Joe Moreno. It is the middle of the week and we are just trucking right along here, aren't we?
Officially less than a week now until Christmas.
Yeah, I know. I like the countdown that we do every morning. Good way to remind people, right?
Yeah, I hope you guys do too.
Not that anyone with kids at home need a reminder. I'm sure they have the countdowns going, right?
They probably have one on the fridge or something.
I definitely did that as a kid. Did you?
Absolutely.
All the time. Elisa, what about yourself?
Yeah.
I think we had like little posters. We would have the Advent calendars as well.
Yep.
Yeah, and all that sort of stuff.
Always did a major countdown to Christmas Eve. My family goes big for Christmas Eve, so it was, I guess, a one less day countdown to there.
I get it. I get it. Today, though, it's going to be another warm temperatures, but showers later, right?
Yeah. Wow, he listens.
Every now and then. Every now and then.
Yeah, so we're starting out dry. We do have clouds in Branson. These temperatures this morning are around 40 degrees. It's 39 in Branson with dry roads for right now. We've got increasing clouds there. Mostly cloudy this morning, but again, things are dry as you head to work and school. We've got these temperatures about 5 degrees warmer now than they were yesterday, starting out at 42 in Springfield, 40 in Rolla, and 39 in Mountain Grove. So pretty mild start thanks to this south wind that's pretty steady at 12 miles per hour. So dry on your way to school and probably dry on your way home from work as well. I really don't expect this rain to start up until after 6, 7 o'clock. So we'll be dry through this missile, mostly cloudy 57, another mild day today, and then we're tracking rain as it rolls through tonight. Details on that in 10 minutes.
We need to begin by following up on a story we first brought you Monday night. Students who were enrolled in the now closed Vatterott College in Springfield are voicing frustrations after the college suddenly announced its closing earlier this week.
13 weeks is all I had left. I was going to get a job in a truck shop and have look forward to my future.
Now what are you going to do?
I don't know.
That was Lisa Hill, who you just heard from, a former student at Vatterott, who now says not only will she be unable to finish her education, but her husband will also be forced to find an alternative, leaving their family in a bind.
For Vatterott to close and leave everybody and us all out on our, thumbs, it's messed up.
And while the Hill family and other students are frustrated with the situation, one education official did speak to us about the, quote, payday loans of higher education. Hal Higdon is the chancellor at Ozarks Tech, and he told us that it can be seen as a blessing in disguise that the school's closing, as some of these students end up winding up with substantial student debt.
Most of these students, the vast majority, have loans. 6 months after their last day of attendance, that loan is going to go into collection. And the only way it won't go into collection is to enroll at a college or a university. So they need to find their place at a college or university and not one of the other proprietary schools, but one of the accredited schools like Drury, Missouri State, OTC, SBU, or Evangel.
Now, the Missouri Job Center says that receiving an education from Vatterott would not likely give students any more of an advantage in the workplace than students from any other school.
In some more local news for you this morning, the man at the center of Missouri's biggest poaching ring in state history was also accused of the same crime out of state. David Berry Jr. was sentenced to 1 year for poaching hundreds of deer as well as other wildlife. The case gained national exposure due to the unique punishment that requires Berry to watch the Disney classic Bambi at least once a month while in jail. Lawrence County Assistant Prosecutor Matthew Casper explains the current punishments for poaching, and Randy Doman of the Conservation Department says he hopes a new law on increasing poaching penalties will be passed.
One of the interesting things about poaching cases is all of the regulations for the conservation in the state of Missouri are misdemeanor offenses.
We are optimistic that this, the legislation will get passed this year. We're hopeful that it does, and we're hopeful this case will help emphasize the importance of wildlife resources to the citizens of the state and how seriously they take their resources.
Berry Jr. has also lost his privileges to hunt for life.
A Newton County, Arkansas 18-year-old who had been missing has been found dead. Bradley Kilgore had not been seen since Sunday afternoon. The Newton County Sheriff-elect told us Kilgore was found dead near Low Gap, Arkansas. He was found near his home in a wooded area there. No word yet if there was foul play involved, and several area agencies are involved in this investigation right now.
A man has died after a car crash involving a tractor-trailer in McDonald County. The accident happened just south of Pineville. Troopers say a tractor-trailer was stopped at a traffic light when 50-year-old David Munoz was crashed into the back of the truck. The Ford Ranger was totaled. He was pronounced dead at the scene, and he was not wearing a seatbelt.
Moving on to news around the region, we have new information about medical errors at the Veterans Affairs Hospital in Fayetteville, Arkansas. We know 4 veterans have died as the result of an impaired pathologist who worked there. This is video of a previous town hall meeting held about this same issue. We've been covering this story since the summer. The VA found more than 2,400 errors after reviewing the cases. That review happened because several veterans were misdiagnosed.
More than 7,000 people have signed an online petition asking for answers on why their utility bills are so high. Debbie Buckley started the petition on change.org. It claims Liberty Utilities is overcharging residents. Buckley claims people are being threatened with their utilities being turned off and corporate leaders are getting bonuses. However, Cullerton reached out to Empire District for comment. A spokesperson says, quote, "If a customer has a concern about their bill, we encourage them to contact us so we can review it with them."
The Mountain Grove Fire Department is starting a scholarship program for local students. The fire chief announced that beginning next spring, the department will start awarding a scholarship of $500 to students who want to pursue a career in fire service or get an emergency medical technician license. Money for the scholarship will come from fundraisers and donations.
Well, a good financial report card to report for the city of Springfield. The council received the results of an independent audit showing no weaknesses or compliance issues. The city's finance department prepares a comprehensive annual financial report each year per the city charter. The general fund balance in Springfield is currently $27.4 million. That's an increase of $1.5 million over the last year.
Coming up next for you guys here on Daybreak, what the Federal Reserve plans to do with interest rates.
All eyes on that, plus Ford getting a leg up on the latest dog technology, the company's new invention, when we come back.
From Cullerton, Ozarks First, Lauren Barnes, Joe Morano, and weather with meteorologist Elisa Raffa. This is Cullerton News Daybreak.